been cheated. When you need help, she's on your side. Better Call Behnken.
Investigator Shannon Behnken stepped in to help some disabled residents who were stuck inside their apartments after their elevators were taken out during a lightning storm. And for 2 weeks, some of these folks stayed inside or had to use emergency transportation just to get to their doctor's appointments. Well, that's when they knew they had better call Behnken. Investigator Shannon Behnken joining us now with a follow-up to this story. And you've had some good news here. This story you've been following for a while.
That's right. And last week, management told me that it would be at least another 2 weeks. But today, an elevator service was on site and making progress.
Makes me feel helpless.
For 17 days, William Cooper has been unable to get down from his third-floor apartment because this elevator is broken.
Because I'm a disabled combat veteran from Vietnam and I got PTSD, I get so damn angry I just want to whack somebody in the face.
During this time, he called an ambulance transport service about 10 times to take him to doctor's appointments and for emergency care.
Have you complained to the office here? Has your wife complained? What do they tell you?
Well, they were telling me that first they were waiting on parts to come in, but now that story's gotten old. And now they won't even answer my phone calls.
I got involved in this elevator disaster at Summer Lake Villas 1 week after a lightning storm knocked out service to 11 elevators. Many of the residents here chose this complex because it has elevators. Gail McDaniel still has not been down from the second floor.
I can't tolerate this. It's on my nerves really bad.
I went to management, to the county commission, and today back to management. This time, community manager Alicia Craig sat down to answer questions. She wouldn't talk on camera, but told me the holdup was an insurance issue and promised that Gail and Williams' elevator would be the first one fixed. And sure enough, I found a worker on site. Beyond this door, I could hear work going on and hopefully progress.
The property manager called me late this afternoon to say that Gail and Williams' elevator is up and running again, and the hope is that the other 10 elevators will be fixed by the end of this week. All of these elevators then have to be inspected by state officials so their licenses can be renewed.
Well, you feel for all those people stuck in home, can't get down. The only way down is the stairs or with emergency help. But I know a lot of people were asking you about the ADA rules because here's a complex that didn't provide a way down for these folks. But how does that work?
A lot of people have been asking about that. I've been doing a lot of research, and surprisingly, ADA rules don't apply here because these people chose to live on the second and third floor. So those laws don't come into play. Only fire code, and I called the fire marshal, and as long as that there are stairs, they're not breaking any laws. But of course, these folks can't use stairs.
But that's something for people to think about if they're going into a place like this. If you have a disability, you need to be able to get down. The rules may not apply in this case. All right, thank you, Shannon Behnken. And a reminder that if you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Behnken. The telephone number 1-855-BEHNKEN.